When Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner over 200 years ago, he called America the land of the free and the home of the brave. Those words are as true today as they were then.
Throughout this nation's history, America's soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen have bravely answered the call to defend for our freedom, to aid our friends and allies, and to turn back aggressors. We can never fully repay our debts of gratitude to the more than 650,000 American service members who died in battle or the 1.4 million who were wounded. We can, however, recognize and thank the 25 million veterans still living today.
These words are inscribed on the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Our nation honors her sons and daughters who answered the call to defend a country they never knew and a people they never met. Those words apply equally to many of our World War I, World War II, Vietnam War, and Gulf War veterans as well. They apply to today's active duty service members who are helping to maintain peace throughout the world.
Today, it is our privilege to say thank you to all of America's veterans, to let them know that we appreciate them for their service and honor them for their sacrifices. The price of freedom is high. We cannot afford to forget those willing to pay it. Today, we celebrate America's veterans for keeping this nation the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is in the spirit of thanks that we present this musical tribute.
To begin, we present this rousing medley of themes from three of America's most popular patriotic marches: Your Grand Old Flag, National Emblem, and the Stars and Stripes Forever. We hope you enjoy.
a tribute to America's living veterans and should be observed more as a celebration than as a somber remembrance, we cannot fail to pay tribute to the veterans who paid the ultimate price for our freedom. This piece by Samuel Hazo is our tribute to the veterans who sacrificed all so that we can be free. This is Each Time You Tell Their Story.
No soldiers choose to die. It's what they risk by being who and where they are. It's what they dare while saving someone else whose life means suddenly as much to them as theirs, or more. To honor them, why speak of duty or the will of governments? Think first of love each time you tell their story. It gives their sacrifice a name and takes from war its glory.
The next medley of songs is a salute to 4 of our branches of service. The United States Marine Corps, also referred to as the United States Marines, is the Maritime Land Force Service branch of the United States Armed Forces responsible for conducting expeditionary and amphibious operations with the United States Navy, as well as the Army and Air Force. The Marine Corps was founded on November 10, 1775, as a service branch of troops fighting both at sea and on shore.
United States Air Force is the air service branch of the United States Armed Force. The Air Force was created on August 1st, 1907, but it was not a part of the armed forces until September 18th, 1947. By the passing of the National Security Act of 1947, it is the second youngest branch of the armed forces.
The United States Navy is the naval warfare service branch of the United States Armed Forces. The Navy was created on October 13, 1775, when the Continental Congress authorized the purchase of 2 vessels to be armed against British merchantmen by George Washington. In August of 1785, after the Revolutionary War, Congress decommissioned the Navy, only to form it again with the Naval Act of 1794. The Navy has the largest combined battle fleet tonnage and the world's largest aircraft carrier fleet. They are the 3rd largest military branch.
The United States Army is the land service branch of the United States Armed Forces. It is the oldest of the United States military. The Army was formed on June 14, 1775 due to the American Revolutionary War, but was not official until after the war in 1784. The Army is so large that it is the 2nd largest employer in the U.S. and would be the 10th largest city in the U.S. if all of the posts were combined.
The song America the Beautiful was based on a poem written by the professor, poet, and writer Catherine Lee Bates during an 1893 trip to Colorado Springs, Colorado. When she got to the top of Pikes Peak, the view is so beautiful that it inspired her to write, "All the wonder of America seemed displayed there, with the sea-like expanse." We close with this arrangement of America the Beautiful and once again say thank you to all veterans both near and far for your service to our wonderful, beautiful country. Thank you.
Thank you.